So this is Guitarfingers Lesson 19 from Guitarfingers Book 1, and we're going to be looking at slur techniques now. The main thing about slur techniques is that when you play a slur, so for example I'm going to look straight away at fret 3, the high G, finger 3, just make sure that you have a really good vertical finger, not flat across the strings like that. So make sure you're on your finger, right on the tippy toe part of your finger, edge of fret, and now just placing down firm, so you get a good sounding note of course, but when you play, and this is the real trick of the technique, we just want to make sure that the finger itself here, the left hand finger, is nice and solid, but imagine it's like a spring and all it's going to do is come back towards your hand. I'm exaggerating that movement, I don't really want to do that, but what I want to do is just get the finger to come back in as if it's actually doing that, and then you can hear this first note strong, second note strong as well. It's called legato technique with slurs because it just makes it a bit smoother than going, so we get that different sound. Really, that is all it is. It's, if you look at any other tutor books, and even the most famous ones like Pumping Nylon, really you're just thinking about strong, firm finger, placed down, and this snap feeling. And that will get you a great sound on your slurs. So let's look at exercise 44. I've split them up into several exercises here. So we start off, remember to walk your fingers as well if you can. So we get G to E. Okay, so the important thing is here is all in time. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and not this. Like that. In quavers, 1 and 2 and moving then to string 2 for the D to B. Now what you can see here is, hopefully on the overhead, you can see that instead of pulling my finger away, I should have explained that perhaps a little bit more. I said about bringing it back towards the hand. We don't lift away like that. You don't get any real sound off the second note. So this one demonstrates this exactly, that all I'm going to do is snap my finger and rest it into the first string. So string 2, and then it goes into the second. If I do it this way, you don't get any sound, but if I do it the snap motion, you get the sound without actually having to pluck the string first. So D, yeah, resting onto that adjacent string. Exercise 45 is the same, first 2 bars. Remember, back towards your hand, snapping into the string. Finger 2 on an A, now into the open G. Okay, we'll just do a couple more of those. Now, when we go to string 4, the E to D, I'll use my thumb this time, why not, because we're on the low strings. Still just snapping into the next string. It's fret 2 for B to A, and you can hear they get louder. On the thicker strings, this is what you'd expect because they're a bigger string, and then G, into the low E. So it's all about the sideways movement, not lifting upwards, remember that. Ascending slurs, so going low note to high note, a little bit more tricky. So what we want here now is the finger 3 directly over the fret, edge of fret on its fingertip, but not on it. We play at E, and then I just go down fast if you like, 1 and I keep it in time, but the movement of the finger is just up 1 centimetre and down. Up, not from right up here because you'll just miss. Okay, so 1 centimetre above the string. I'm just trying to get a good wood sound really. That's what I'm trying to do to start off with. So we get E to G. So now in time. Now, second string, B to D. G to A. You can do all the repeats at home. So you can see that each time I'm just trying to lift my finger only a centimetre above, edge of fret, fingertip, and just speed. It's not power, it's not about muscles as such, it's just like, imagine a fly's on there and you're going to squash a fly before it can move. So you just got to beat it with speed, not power. The power effectively comes from the speed. So that takes us to the thumbs for the D string. The B string, you can hear how much louder they sound on the thicker strings, which is always nice. G, low E string. So just make sure your hand's in a good left hand C shape, you get your fingertips then coming down on the strings.